Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going? So, tonight we're going to react to some SHERYL Crow for Steven.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Steven, for your Dan request. Man, what is there to say about SHERYL Crow? A lot, because my dad is a huge fan.
Mine
I think
too.
your dad as well. I mean, what's
funny.
not to like,
Yeah.
you know? She's gorgeous.
Yes.
She's a musician.
Yes.
It has a huge jazz background.
Yes, I knew
as I
that.
heard from my dad, but he just was in love with this woman. Like it was like his crush.
Yeah,
But
she is very beautiful. She has a great voice. She
writes great
songs. Very, easy to listen to and to sing along and things. But I did think it was a funny coincidence when we first talked about her, you and I don't know, years ago, and I'm like, oh, my dad loves her. My dad loved her too.
Yeah, there's even some songs that I can't listen to because I get super emotional.
Yeah.
Because he used to play her a lot.
Yes.
And it's just like one of those things.
I used
like
to listen to her with my dad as well, too.
Lord.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so this is a version here from There Goes the Neighborhood from 1998 originally.
Yep.
But this was recorded during quarantine. I've never heard this song.
I've never heard this song either. No, this is not one that I think I know unless it comes up. But right here we have a video with 4 different shots, 4 different musicians.
Yeah.
This will be a lot of fun to watch and to listen to her sing.
Yes.
And I'm excited about that.
Definitely. Thank you so much again, Steven, for being a Dan member. If you don't know what a Dan is, check it out in the description. We do have 64 full albums you can listen to, full album reactions of all years and kinds and flavors. So if you want to, check it out.
But we have a lot of stuff on there. You get a guaranteed song each month, and this is what Steven chose.
Yes.
Let's see what
go.
She has in store.
Yes. On the bass.
junkie. The messenger gets shot down just for carrying a message to a flunky. We can't be certain who the villains are, 'cause everyone's so pretty. And the after party sure to be a wing as it moves into your city. Hey, sunshine, selling happy dose enough. Don't like the scene anyhow. I know I sit on a Saturday night just to see what the scene was about. Sunshine, selling happy dose enough. Don't like the scene anyhow. I know I sit on a Saturday night just to see what the fuss was about. There goes the
Wow, look at all those amps over there. Oh, the horsey.
Wow. Let's see.
That was so hard
lot
to
of
even
fun.
like focus
Yes.
on everything. Like I could barely breathe because I
know.
was like,
You have to watch it a couple of times because there's so much going on. I mean, but I love that you can see everyone doing their thing. I love the technology that exists. That if you have this here, you know, basically
interface.
an interface, and she's outside, but
Yeah.
I'm baffled how they did they all did this without a click.
Yes,
Like,
that's what
without
I'm
a
like.
metronome.
Especially
It's like they're not wearing headphones.
even at
so
the end, like when they're all like syncing it together and they're like, wow, that little jam part, that must have been so hard. The whole thing, obviously.
Whoever edited this together is a genius, of course.
Yes.
But I mean, I'm sure that's what they do.
Yeah.
And it's all these
And
like
they probably know the song.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And
They've
everybody
played it
knows
live
the
and-
song. Maybe so. I'm sure this is her band.
Yeah.
And they're just playing their parts. And maybe she was like, just record yourself, you know, with anything or an interface. I'm sure they all have the equipment to do it. But it was amazing. There were different solos. I love the guy with the background. It reminded me of Paul Gilbert. He has an instruction,
like going on the road.
Yeah, he has an instruction video, and then basically there's a guy who's like walking through like a neighborhood somewhere like in LA. And it's like that's the background of the video,
that's cool.
the entire video.
Okay.
It's funny. It reminded me of that, but
That's
I love
cool.
her in maybe that's outside her house.
Yes.
In a shed with her horse.
Yeah, and then playing the keys too. Like I figured out at first I wasn't honestly 1,000% sure that it was her because, you know, different background, like with the lighting outside, her skin looks a totally different color. But I figured out 100% sure that it is her because she has a ring on this finger and on this finger. And then her arms.
How
obviously.
do you know about the rings? What are
Because
the
I
rings?
see her, like this person and that person.
Oh,
have
that's the same person?
Yes,
No.
yes. I'm telling you, I spent like most of the video trying to figure it out, and yes, I'm.
It's not a different person.
99% sure.
So
that
she
it's
was
her.
doing the harmony part.
Yep.
She was singing it.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Alexia was pointing at the screen, and
And
I'm like,
like,
what?
I was trying to ask you, like, is that the same person?
Wow.
But yeah,
But
I
her
figured it
hair
out
looks
because,
completely different.
yeah, but look, that's the thing. She has straight hair here, different skin tone, obviously because you're outside versus being inside. But it's definitely her. Like
Really?
I'm 99% sure.
99,
Please
wow,
correct
that's
me
a
if I'm
lot.
wrong, but
And then also the guitar player. I don't know if that's a man or a woman
I think
because
it's
of
a
the
man.
features. Is he's very thin.
yeah, I think it's definitely a man.
Yeah?
For sure. Yeah, I have no doubts about
But
that. The
you look, I have
hands-
long hair too, but
No,
it's
no,
just
but the
also the
hands-
physique is very, very slim.
Yeah.
You know, so I thought maybe could be a woman.
Yeah.
And everybody's wearing sunglasses inside.
Yeah.
Well, Cheryl,
She's outside.
she is outside.
Yeah.
But inside, it's always a funny thing to see that because
Yeah.
it's just like,
It's cute though because it's like, you know,
It's a rock-
we're all
it's a
in
rock band.
quarantine. We're all like in
Yeah.
our homes, and this is where I'm spending my time. All of those amps are amazing. The drum player, you know, in
I
his
mean,
corner.
when I think back to quarantine, and right now we're watching a show called The Stand. It's so crazy. But I mean, we got along very well, and we made the channel during
Yeah,
quarantine.
yeah.
That's what we came up with,
Mhm.
and it's a crazy time to think back. Remember that everywhere we went, we had to wear a mask.
Yes.
And
yes.
the supermarkets, the airports,
Yes.
and then hospitals for the longest time, even and airports as well.
Yeah.
After it was lifted, and now it's back to normal. I remember flying
yeah.
to Spain with a
Everything.
mask
I mean,
on.
it was part of your like leaving the house, grab a mask, you
Mhm.
know, like type of thing, because it was like you never knew if you were gonna have to. Well, for a time you had to.
And then once you got COVID the first time, you were like, "Yeah, I want to wear a mask. I don't want to get COVID again."
yes, yes. And
I remember when we tested positive the first time, and I mean, I think it's okay to talk about COVID because it's quarantine edition.
Yeah, yeah.
But remember that shock where we got tested and we were like,
Yeah.
"Oh man, we
we're
had
like,
it."
we actually have it. Okay, okay.
But
like,
we were
let's
cool
see.
about it. We were
Yeah.
cool, and we just we
wrote it
out, and yes, we didn't
For
taste
me,
anything.
the second time was way worse.
Yeah.
For me, yeah. And then the third. Was
Yeah,
like-
I had it only once. Oh, I had it twice. I had it twice.
I had it twice. I had it. You
You
had it twice. I had it 3 times.
I guess I'm immune because we were sleeping. I mean, in the same bed, of
Yeah.
course, for weeks, and I never got it. Even when she had COVID, I was still sleeping in the same bed.
Yeah.
I never got it.
Yeah.
I think I just
Because we were like, well, it's inevitable. You know,
Yeah.
if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Like, why even like go through that?
But now we have been COVID free for like the longest time, and there's
Yeah.
still some friends of mine who get it.
Yeah?
Like in
Oh,
Germany.
yeah, for
you know.
sure. It's
Tobias
crazy.
has got it twice in the last year. I'm
yeah.
like, where's this even?
Man, crazy. But this song was so good. I really
Fantastic.
liked not only the visual, obviously that takes a huge part of it. I think it's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved how, yeah, multiple people were doing different things. The guy with the lava lamp, I liked his setup too. He was cool. But
And the
what a great
quality.
song.
It
even.
sounded like an-
Yeah, her voice
She
is
sounded like a record.
amazing. I
She
feel
sound-
like that was not her voice.
You think so?
Like they out there, like it's impossible to not hear the background noise of like a stable
editing.
you know. I mean, maybe I was thinking to myself, she probably recorded the voice separately and then
Really?
add,
Like
I don't
make
know,
an
because
overdub?
it sounds like she's in a professional studio. Her voice sounds
Yes.
amazing.
She sounds like literally studio recording.
Yeah, and so many years later, how awesome that she sounds exactly how I remember her so many years ago.
I love that shirt, the Rolling
Very
Stones.
cool.
That
I
bass
like her
guitar
vibe.
is beautiful.
Amazing.
That's a beautiful like bass guitar. you know?
Yes, yes. I always love seeing
Look at
girls
my
play
new
bass.
guitar. Thank you again, Colin. Look at that beautiful
Yeah.
red butte of a guitar.
Yes.
Mwah. Gorgeous.
Yes.
Alongside your beautiful
My
bass.
amazing bass.
Isn't that a
Look
pair?
At that. What a pair.
It's
Oh,
like ketchup
man.
and mustard.
I love it. Yes, sorry.
We should call them
Ketchup and mustard. Yeah. Mr. Mustard.
Yeah.
Colonel Mustard from Clue.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is very cool. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, everyone, for sharing this with us. Let us know what your thoughts were about the video, about SHERYL, anything you want
You
us to
think
know.
our theories are
about her.
correct about the booth? That are these the same people?
I think it's her. I'm
All that in
Like
the
I
comment
said,
section. You
99.
guys are the pros. You know, we're just observe.
You have to let us know, because I'm almost positive. I spent a lot of time during the video observing her
You probably
arms.
missed all the rest.
Like, no. I was obviously trying not to miss everything else. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed being with us. Also consider subscribing if you'd like to hang out with us again. We'd love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.